So for this story, I wanted to get all three of the major religions: Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So I talked to the InterVarsity Christian Fellowship, Ismaili Muslim Students Association, and Hillel at Ryerson, which is the Jewish students group. I also talked to a prof who teaches philosophy of religion and science. And among those groups, it seemed like there was a consensus that while university can draw people away, it's also an opportunity to strengthen your faith, because I think one thing that university does is, whether it strengthens or draws you away, it has this capability or this inherent nature of making you question and redefine yourself. One person from Hillel said, this is a time when people experiment, when they're looking to redefine their culture and redefine who they are. And in the process, religion is one of those things that people are looking at and maybe changing. And if you're forced to re-examine your faith, if you can come out of that with your faith still intact, the chances are it's going to be a stronger faith, because you put it through rigorous testing. And if your faith can hold up to lots of questions and skepticism, then it's probably a pretty genuine faith. I realized my beliefs were changing, or that something was off, I'd say in the summer after first year. So that would have been not this previous summer, but the summer before. And at the time I was working for a Catholic paper, writing for them. So it was an interesting time where I was writing for a Catholic paper and in the office, on my computer, and when I'd have nothing to work on, I would open up Dawkins and read, The God Delusion or God is Not Great or something like that. So it was this weird contrast. I definitely think it's possible to be spiritual without being religious. I think a lot of what people are drawn away from is organized religion, and not the idea of a god or kind of spirits, or that kind of spirituality. I think they're drawn away from organized religion and the dogmatic side of it, the things that it requires you to do, the obligations, like going to mass or going to whatever kind of ceremony for whatever religion, and also the beliefs that it might require you to uphold. For example, Catholicism is pretty much at odds with homosexuality and abortion, and that in a university environment you see Rye Pride and other groups who are constantly fighting a battle against homophobia. So it's those two ideas are totally clashing. So I think it's the religion and not so much the idea of a spirituality that people are drawn away from.